I am a musician. I play classical guitar. I am a guitar teacher and I do online lessons. Plus, I wanted to improve the sound quality of the channel. So I decided to purchase a $1,300 microphone. So I want to show you what is inside the box. Just take a look at this thing. Just let's read the name. C414 XLII Professional Multi-Pattern Condenser Microphone. It has to be good. Okay? So let's see what's inside the box. I cannot wait. I'm so excited to give this a try. And of course, you will definitely see how this sounds on my upcoming videos. So let's open it and see what is inside the box of a $1,300 microphone. This is just insane, man. Insane. But you know, this is one of those things that I'm never gonna have to buy a better microphone again in my life. With audio technology, it's one of those things that you can spend a lot of money on a very good sound system, and that's gonna last you like 20 years. It's gonna last you a lot longer than video stuff. So it is worth it, especially for what I do. And I am also planning to use this as a secret competitive edge for my guitar playing, because I am going to go to competitions and this microphone is gonna help me to get better, and I'm gonna explain you how. So let's open this thing. I am opening it very carefully, as you can see. And this box is looking very good, but I'm gonna show you already a defect that I see. It's not a deal breaker, but I am expecting absolute perfection. And I already see some defects here without even opening the box. So let's see. We take this out of the way. We have this nice paper that we have to remove. Let's see, how is this? Is this glue or something? How do I take this out without breaking it? I don't want to break it. So it is a stock on these things. I don't want to break it. Let me see, how can I take this out? I will try to see. Yeah, it's not gonna be able to come out because it has these two things here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do this. Unglue. Oh man, I'm gonna break it if I do that. Just a little bit. It's not a big deal. But yeah, oh man, I broke it. This sucks. I didn't want to break it, but it's not a big deal. It's a piece of paper. Just wanted to keep it perfect. But yeah, it broke. There was no way to take it out without breaking it. See? Man, just better use this thing. Okay, I didn't like that, but it's not a big deal. So now the first defect that I see is this. Of course, this is transportation. It doesn't have to do anything with quality control. It was just in transportation, but I don't like to see this because it means that something hit this box pretty hard. But yeah, this really looks premium. Absolutely, just the size of this thing. So let's open it. What is that? So we have this padding here. Very nice padding. We have this box. This is for the microphone, I guess. Yeah, just to put the microphone inside. It's empty right now. It doesn't have anything inside. It's just an empty cloth to put the microphone in. Let's see, what is this thing? I'll take a look at it later. So this is the microphone. The microphone here. Then we have this thing to hold it. This is probably, yeah, this is to cover the microphone, to protect it from spitting the microphone if you're going to speak to the microphone. So now this thing is plastic, which, I mean, it's not a big deal, but for $1,300, I am expecting aluminum craft. I mean, I'm expecting NASA materials. But I do not want this to be very heavy, because then it becomes a problem. You know, if this is very heavy and you need to have the microphone far away, then it becomes a problem to balance the arm of the stand, basically, because the stand is not, you know, stable enough to have the microphone very far away if this is very heavy. So I understand plastic here, and of course this is not gonna break, but it doesn't look like, you know, NASA kind of materials. But it doesn't look bad. I mean, it's plastic, but it does have metal here where the screw is supposed to go. I hope the camera is focusing there. It's plastic. Yeah, not a big deal. But not impressed, okay? Not impressed. But I was concerned about that. So now let's take a look at the microphone, bro. The microphone comes here inside. Nothing else. Let's take a look at this microphone, man. It's a small, okay? For the price, I wanted like a huge microphone, but it's not. Doesn't matter. So let's open the box to show you this beauty. I have to break the nylon. Yeah, I have to break the nylon. So I'm gonna do it carefully. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. I don't even want to talk over it. Take a look at this thing, man. Look how many options we have. So this is like, when it turns on, there is a light here and a light here. And then you go left to right to change the settings. So you have gain here, and you have here to cut some frequencies. 0, 40, 80, and 160 Hertz. So I have a lot of settings here, and I have a lot of settings over here too. So these settings are the direction of the microphone. If you want to be omnidirectional, or if you want the microphone to capture from the front, from the back. So I have to explore exactly which one of, you know, what each setting does. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 settings to control, you know, how is the microphone capturing the sound from which direction, which is insane. And of course it's XLR, and the material of the microphone is aluminum for sure, and this better be gold, okay? This better be gold. So let's see what else we have inside here. We have this, just put it back into the nylon, and let's see what else we have inside the box. So we have more stuff here on the back. See if you can see this thing. Okay, so this opens. I don't want to break anything. How do I take this? Let me get the microphone out so I don't risk anything. How do I open this thing? Okay. So we have a huge manual. Okay, so there is an S version and an XLII version. So there are two versions of the microphone. We have this individual microphone curve for this thing. So this is the curve of the microphone. So I think that if this is looking flat, that means that it has a flat response. That means that the microphone is accurate. So this might be like the accuracy report of this microphone specifically. So it was tested before going out, and this is the graph, like the accuracy graph with each of the settings, basically omnidirectional, from the different direction settings that the microphone has. It seems like that's the graph for each of those. So that looks pretty good to me. I have no clue how good that is. If you know, let me know. If you know about this stuff, let me know if you have any tips or anything. See what else we have here. These are just some serial number stuff. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know. See what else we have. We have, this is just the filter, a pop filter. So universal pop filter for use with vocal recording microphones. So this is so the air, like when you do like with your air, so that doesn't affect the membrane that the microphone has, that thing that needs to vibrate on the microphone. So we do not damage the microphone. I believe that's why you would use something like this. And of course we can take this out of the box. I don't want to break it, bro. I just like to keep all the boxes, especially with this high-end stuff. I like to keep the boxes. Also, if you need to sell that at some point, I'm never gonna sell this microphone because it has to be good. And yeah, I would have no reason to sell it, but you never know. Maybe in the future somebody, give me a better microphone and I don't need this one anymore or something. Maybe I would need to sell it, and having all the original stuff is always good for reselling. So yeah, let me tell you the secret. So why I said that this is going to be like a secret competitive edge for me, for my guitar playing. And I learned this from my guitar teacher, okay? So maybe, I'm not sure if he wants this information to go out. But I'm just gonna tell you, okay? I know there's not a lot of people watching, so let me tell you why this would give you a competitive edge if you are a guitarist, a classical guitarist specifically, but you know, really any kind of acoustic guitar. You see, when we play the guitar, we do a lot of undesired noise, because the guitar can be very noisy, like a lot of things that are not music that we do. So basically, if you practice, this is what my teacher does, and he plays so clean. He plays like a recording, like he just plays like a recording, that's it. So if you practice listening to yourself, to what the microphone is capturing, that is like practicing with a superhuman perception. So when you're practicing, you are scrutinizing your guitar playing in a superhuman way, because you cannot hear those defects with your ear. So what my teacher does is he practices on a recording studio with microphones like that, so he can hear all the defects. So when he's practicing subconsciously, you're gonna move the fingers better and better and better and better, and you're going to calibrate the low volume stuff, so it is perfect. There's no noise. And also, this is going to increase the dynamic range. With, you know, with the way you play, you're going to play with a higher range, because you will realize that you don't need to play that hard, because you can hear everything. So you can play very soft with a lot of sensitivity, and then you can play hard, and it's gonna be very impressive, a lot more impressive than if you just listening, you're listening with your ear. So it's going to boost your guitar playing, because you have a super inhuman ear scrutinizing your guitar playing. That's it. So I'm gonna practice with this microphone every day. So when I actually play, what is coming out, it is just perfection, because I can hear all the imperfections with the microphone. Okay? And also what happens is that you also feel safer when you perform live, because when you perform live, there's a lot of noises. So you feel like, okay, people cannot hear my mistakes, so you feel safer, okay? And you play better because of that, and you are going to be less nervous. It's like, for example, when we play, there are a lot of mistakes that only other guitar players can hear, and there are other mistakes that only you will realize. Nobody else is going to realize that, not even guitar players. So when you feel like, okay, the mistakes that I am facing every day are imperceptible for everyone, you're like, okay, you know, it is more relaxed. It's gonna be much, much easier to play live and to play in competitions and all of that. So it is just going to boost my level to win competitions. And yeah, I just need to win one competition, and I already recovered the money for the microphone. So I think it is very, very worth it, this investment. So now I also need to get a super headphone for this. So I still need to get the headphone. I don't have a super headphone, so I'm just gonna use what I have right now. If you have any recommendation of a fantastic headphone that you know, let me know, because that's gonna be my next purchase. Okay, and I've been okay. finally. I didn't want to break this thing. Let's take a look at this membrane. Of course, it has the brand AKG, made in Germany, okay? It looks Chinese to me. Let's take a look at the build quality of the plastic. Yeah, it looks okay. It doesn't look like, there's no, sometimes plastic has like bad finish because they use molds or something. This doesn't look like that at all. It looks pretty good. And this looks sturdy enough to hold this thing. And yeah, we have this locking mechanism just to lock this to the arm. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. There's nothing else on the box. Nothing else on the box. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you know anything about microphones or headphones and all of that. If you know specifically about this microphone, if you have any tips, any settings to share with me. What are the best settings, bro? The absolute best settings to record voice with this microphone and to record a guitar. Let me know. So yeah, I'm just very excited to see how this sounds. And also, I know I can connect my audio interface to the phone directly, okay? Because to be honest, my phone records better than my camcorder, okay? I have a professional camcorder. I mean, it's not professional, but it costs $1,600, okay? And the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra records videos so much better. It is not even close. It is cheaper than the professional camera, plus it is a cell phone with a fantastic screen. So I cannot even understand that. So I know I can connect my audio interface to the cell phone, but the problem is, and I tested that already, it works with another microphone that I have, the Rebound microphone. The problem with the Rebound microphone is that you need a lot of clean gain. I did my research because I said, man, this sounds so low. The volume is so low on the Rebound microphone. So I did my research, and those microphones are very good, but you need a ton of clean gain. So I needed to spend like $600-700 on clean gain, and the microphone is not even mine. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna spend the money and get a microphone that's gonna be mine, and I don't need to purchase, another thing to make it work. So, but I tested this with the Rebound microphone already. But the Rebound microphone doesn't require the phantom power. It doesn't require that 48 volts. But this condenser does require the phantom power. So I wonder, because what I did basically was to connect the audio interface with a USB-C to my cell phone, to the S23 Ultra. And then the audio interface has the Rebound microphone, and it works. It works. It records the audio, no problem. But now I wonder if it is going to be a problem with this condenser, because this microphone requires the phantom power. It requires the 48 volts. So I wonder if that's even gonna work, or if it's going to wear out the battery of the phone very fast, or if the phone is going to overheat. So far, there is no way to make this S23 Ultra overheat. So far, nothing I can do. I can play games, I can record 4K 60 indefinitely. The phone just does not overheat. So that is fantastic. So I wonder if that's gonna be too much. If you know, let me know. That's the next thing that I'm going to try. See if it works. Take a look at the battery very closely to see if that's draining out the battery too fast. Then I'm just gonna figure it out a different way. Maybe Bluetooth. I have Bluetooth on my PC, so maybe there is a program to have wirelessly the signal to my cell phone. Let me know if you know that trick also. Let me know. I'll figure it out because I want to have the video quality of the S23 Ultra and the audio quality of that microphone. And man, I'm very happy with that. I know this microphone is going to sound good because I actually tested the little brother of this microphone, which cost like half the price, less than half the price, and I was blown away. The microphone sound amazing. So then they didn't have this one on the store, so then I got it online. So let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you have any insights, if you have knowledge about this stuff, anything would be appreciated. Thank you.